So guys, I'm not a particularly good sleeper. And last night was a great example of that because I did not get to sleep until after 2 o'clock. I usually toss and turn. I usually play with my phone before I sleep. I get quite hot, so my windows are usually open, but then I get cold and then they're closed. I would like you to talk to your partner and think about your own sleeping habits. I would like you to think about the ones that I've written on the board. In your pairs, you have 1 minute to discuss your own personal sleeping habits. How long have you got?
1 minute.
1 minute. Please start.
Okay. What's what happened?
Well, I like to go to sleep at around 10 o'clock during the week because I usually have quite a busy day.
So tired.
Yeah.
Maybe it is not helping my sleeping during the night, and usually I wake up like frequently, and sometimes also because of the temperature.
Yeah. 10 seconds to finish that thought. What are your different sleep habits?
Different from each other?
Or your sleep habits different from mine? What are your sleep habits?
Okay, I have to have my windows open before going to bed for a long time.
Okay.
And using room temperature like cold room.
You have to have a cold room.
Yeah.
I don't play with my phone before I sleep, but she does.
Yeah.
Same as me.
Yeah.
I asked some strangers these exact questions. And the results are here. I'm going to let you read those and get an idea of what you think I found. And then we will feed back. You have 1.5 minutes to have a read and get the general idea. Last 10 seconds. Okay. Heads up. Turn your papers over. Turn your papers over. Okay. So, tell me what you think this has said. What have I found?
Most people sleep. Most people don't sleep till midnight.
Okay. So, you found that most people don't sleep until midnight. What else have we found out?
Some people speak when they sleep.
Some people speak when they sleep.
Men snore more often than women.
Men snore more often than women.
Women talk more
Women talk more.
in sleep,
Women
according
sleep.
to this. Yeah.
Okay, you are going to be split into 2 groups. If I would like 1, 2, 3 into one group, 4, 5, 6 into the other. Okay, in your groups, you have 1 to 2 minutes to decide on the topic for which you would like to explore further. Think about your topic as to what it is that you would like to go and research further. Okay?
Okay. Related to the sleep patterns or?
No, this is a topic by your own choosing, but it's something that hopefully you're going to be interested in enough to create questions to ask other people about. Okay? So, start.
Okay.
Okay?
I don't know.
You got 5 seconds to finish up.
Maybe
Travel weekend.
Habit.
you mean like what transport?
Yeah, meaning transport.
Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leisure.
Okay, let's come back. Everyone looks like they're agreeing. So, what topic have we decided on?
I would like to talk about people's traveling habits and focusing on which transportation they do prefer.
Okay, so travelling habits and transportation, and how about this group?
We would like to talk about what people like to do in the weekends and some leisure activities that they choose.
Okay. So hobbies and leisure activities and travel habits. Okay. Now what you need to do is you will need to devise the questions to go and find out this information. Much like these here were turned into questions to find the information in my report, I need you to devise the questions to find that information for what will be your report. I would like a minimum of 6 questions, and I would like them all to be worked on together.
Okay.
How many questions would I like?
6
6 questions. Are they going to be the same in your group?
Yes.
Yes, you're going to work on them together. Okay. I'm going to give you 10 minutes to devise these questions and think about what it is that the information you wish to find out.
Okay.
Please begin.
Okay.
I think
How often do you travel?
I think what is your favorite mean of transport?
In the weekend, do you like to stay in?
Okay, how far?
Activities by your own
Or
or
together with your friends?
Okay, let's have
Like
that.
maybe would you like to stay by your own?
What about reason for your
Make sure we're looking at these prepositions.
And transportation.
You have 3 minutes remaining.
Transportation per week.
Do you have your 6 questions?
Yes.
Each one of you is going to interview a further 3 people. Different people, which should be 9 different answers from 9 different people in total. You will start this by interviewing one of the other members of the other team. Once you have done that and recorded their answers, they will interview you, and then you will go and interview further staff or students within the school. You should have 3 different answers from different people before returning back with your findings. How many people are you interviewing each?
3.
3. And are they the same people?
No.
No. Please get up, find a friend from the other side of the teams, and pair up and ask each other the questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Use the space.
So how?
Use the space so you don't end up
Okay.
confused.
So, how often do you use public transport?
Almost every day because I have to go to work.
Do you think is your preferred means of transport?
You mean
Leisure, I mean, during like every weekend.
Thank you.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. So, how did you find that? Was that fun?
Yes.
Okay. That's really enthusiastic. Yes. So, what I'd like you to do now is I would like you to come together with all your different answers, and I would like you to now generalize about what you have found. So, have you found similar things? Are they different? Come into your pairs, into your groups, and start to look at the information, the data you have found. However, I don't want you to categorize by number. I don't want this statistical. I would like you to be very general about the findings that you have found. Okay? There should be 6 different things to talk about because there were 6 different questions. So think about this logically and how are we going to arrange that to give our report. All right, come into your groups. You have 10 minutes to have a look and generalize about what you have found. How long?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, and what are we doing? Generalizing our findings. Great. Come together and go.
Okay.
I've
About the first question.
And a minority of people cycle to work.
Oh, okay.
some people
More
like some people. So the first question is, do you work at the weekend?
You can say that.
Most of our findings, most of the people were not working in the weekend. At the weekend.
Five times a day. 5 times a week.
Oh no, let's come away from 5 times a week and let's have a look at something a bit more general because we don't want the numbers in there.
Okay,
So think of another way.
something to say the same but not numbers.
Yeah.
So
They most
in weekdays, during weekdays.
during weekdays.
Okay, guys, are you ready to feedback?
Yes.
So, I would like you to read perhaps 2 of your paragraphs so we can hear what's going on. Would you like to go first?
Yeah.
I don't mind who does it.
Okay, so most of our interviewees, our first question is, do you usually work during the weekends? And we got the answers from most of interviewees that they said that they are not working during the weekends. And then we asked them, do you prefer to stay at home or going outside?
What did you guys find?
Many people are using train because it's fast and convenient. During the weekday, some people walk or cycle to work because it's healthy. A few people use buses because they find it cheaper, but it takes longer.
Okay, great work so far. Let's have a look at some of this language. What we found is that we seem to use a lot of certain words that perhaps can be better. So words such as most. Yeah, we've used that quite a lot. We've used, did you notice some as well?
Yes.
I think we've all noticed that in our own work. So some, we use that quite a lot. Any other words that you think that if you have a look at your work?
A few.
Many and a few. We've used these quite a lot. Okay. And a few. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look at some ways to actually enhance our writing by using some better vocabulary to say these things. Okay. You're going to use these and place them on the board. Once you have agreed amongst yourself where they are to be placed. There will be 3 categories on the board: generalizing, frequently, and less frequently. I would like you all to agree on it once they are up there, and then we will move forward. So, what are we doing with these? We're placing it on a board. Are we deciding it ourselves?
Put in the groups.
In groups or general consensus, yeah, which means that we have the majority agree. Okay. And how many of these are there? Are there any duplicates of these?
No.
Okay, guys, I would like you to stand up. Come and pick one. And begin.
By and large, never heard that.
Every now and then.
So
As a rule,
frequently and less frequently. Every so often. Frequently. Every so often. I think this is frequent, isn't it? Again.
Less frequent, I think.
Less frequent.
Every so often.
Also, there are 3 categories.
There are 3 categories.
Generalizing, frequent, and less frequent.
I think it's frequently.
In general, is generalizing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
Let me step out of your way.
this is less frequent.
Frequent, most of the time.
Frequently.
Discuss it amongst yourselves. This is your group decision.
Time to time.
Less frequently. I think less frequently.
Every now and then.
Very now.
Okay, are we happy as a group?
Yes.
Yes.
Comfortable?
Yes.
Take your seats. Okay, well done. These look pretty accurate. By and large. Have we heard this before?
No.
Come across it? Never? What do we think it means?
Generalizing.
It's generalizing. And can you paraphrase it, or can you give me a synonym of it?
In general.
In general.
In general. They're all going to be in general. They're all synonyms of each other. Okay, well done. What I want you to do now is you can have a look at the report that I had written and see how I have used these language points. What I would also like you to do is revisit your own writing. Have a look where we use some very generic words such as some or many, and see if we're able to paraphrase that to include some of this language in your own writing to boost it. Okay?
Okay.
So what are we going to do? We are going to
Make us much better. Paraphrase it.
good. We're going to paraphrase, rephrase it to make our own report better.
Okay.
Wonderful. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to have a look at your own writing and see if we can incorporate some of this language in there.
Maybe for the majority of the question, we can change it to the majority. Yes, those questions.
The first thing you wrote. Why you think you can change it?
For example, I have here many people use train, and I think it's better to say the majority of people.
Okay, there we go. So maybe we can have that.
Have some free time.
Okay, guys, are you ready to feed back?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, lovely. Let's hear what we've changed. So who would like to... Oh, there we go. You volunteering? Wonderful.
Yeah, we changed the most to the majority of. So we said that the majority of this question don't work in the weekends, and every now and then they have the vocational work shift. Yes.
Okay, lovely. That already sounds a lot stronger. Well done.
Yeah, and another one is by and large, people prefer staying at home and relaxing. Every so often they go out to meet some friends.
That's fantastic. Well done. That does actually sound lovely.